My name is Victoria, and I am a creative thinker. And I was going to add something else to that, but I don't really know. I started working in high school, and then I realized that art was so important to me. I wasn't really good at math. I wasn't really good in anything else, and I would just fool around. I was a class clown. I mean, I would throw cream cheese on the ceiling of the cafeteria in high school, and I didn't really take anything too seriously. But when I went to art class, I think that was one of the times that I could express myself and be creative and silly and be fun. And so that started started my passion for the arts, because I just love to sit down and I would just be, completely mindful of what I was doing, and it would just be me and my artwork, and it wouldn't be anybody else around me. It was me completely enveloped in the work that I was doing, because I didn't really, I had friends and things like that, but it was a little bit hard in high school. So I also felt like art was a place for me to express myself always. And so then when I went to college, I took my first semester. I didn't take any art classes, and then I was like, man, this is great and everything, but I gotta get, I gotta take a drawing class. I gotta do something about this. So then I just kept going from there.
I don't really plan, and I think that's what's so frustrating to me, I guess, because you just have to feel it out, and you can't really think too hard, and I think I think too hard, and I think abstracting things is actually way harder for me. I'm just trying to see what else I could do besides break it in half.
Also the lighting.
That one I felt sentimental because I drew my dad when he was in California. And then I drew his urn because I wanted to do like a canvas of him and then his urn in the background. Just because it's, I don't know, it's kind of strange to look at a picture of him and he's so alive, and then it's like you're stuck in that, now you're in that urn. And that's your future.
My favorite tool is literally a pencil, because I think if you can't start off with something so simple as that, or a pen, then I don't know what you're doing, but you don't need paint, and you don't need a lot of these other fancy things. That's secondary. What you really need is to cultivate your mind and to cultivate what you're interested in, and then use your skills, use what you've developed in your mind, what you've taken an interest to, and then learn how to document that with your hand.
I was cooking breakfast and I was like, wow, these are beautiful lines when you break an egg. So I just looked at it and I said, okay, I'm gonna keep it. And then I was like, I'll draw this thing because it's really beautiful.
I like I mean, there's so many different artists, but the one that always pops into my head first is Egon Schiele, because of his line work, and I just love what he's done with the human body. He just totally contorted the human figure and puts people in these really suggestive positions, especially, I mean, with women, I guess, too. I mean, for me, he draws the vagina and all that, and also I just love his line work. I love his use of color that accents his line work, but his line is what I think I aspire to live up to, I guess, because it's really funny because it's so simple, like line, the idea of line, but I just love that, because he can take the human figure and just outline a person, and you just get this elegant form that's so beautiful. And that's why I think I really like his work, or certain artists, for one really simple thing.
They look pretty, horrendous in here, but then I finished a project. I had to draw out these stumps and figure out how the fuck I'm gonna draw this. So I had to, I don't think anybody can just draw something the first time. Like, you have to draw it several times before you have a full understanding. And if you can draw something the first time without fucking up, then good for you. But I don't have that ability. I have to refine it. But sometimes, I don't know, with the more abstract stuff that I work on,
I think the closest that we've ever been is right now. And it's never been that way. Even though we are twins, you would think, okay, we have some crazy awesome bond, but that took a lot of work. And we were really different in high school, even before that. And we're still really different now, but we've grown closer and we understand each other and we communicate better now, and better than we ever have before. But Vic was always more rebellious than me, and now I think we've evened out.
She's always been like a constant source of growth and happiness in my life, and like not a safety net, just like someone who allows me to be myself and cultivate all of these different ideas, and then allows me to express myself. And she gives me the words sometimes. She helps me with that. And she's like my best friend. She's my best friend.
She was describing to me what she likes to do and why she likes to do it. And one of the things was, how do we look at the world and see beauty in things that we wouldn't normally see, and how do we take time out? So it's inspired me. I was on the subway one day, I was waiting for a train, and I'm like, oh, I'm bored, I don't have anything to do, I don't have service, whatever, and then instead of thinking that way, I was like, wow, this subway, the tile work is beautiful, and it's really old and decaying and rusty, and then some of the tiles that create a pattern, from far away they look like one connected piece, and as if it was painted this way, this way, this way, and this way, but actually it's a tile, a square tile that's that's halved, and one half is red, and they're all created they're all placed together so that the red matches up and makes it look like one cohesive piece, but it's actually a bunch of different tiles working together to create this idea that the red is one long line. But she's inspired me to look at the world differently and then create through that.
I mean, I don't think I have really huge, goals, like I want to be famous, or I want to do this. I just kind of want to impact people in small ways and hopefully change the world. I hope.